In 1959, 9 hikers just ripped their tent open from the inside and ran into freezing snow barefoot. -30 degrees freezing. And the weird part, we still don't fully know why to this day. This is the Dyatlov Pass incident, and this is one of my all-time favorite cases. And if you haven't heard all the details, just stay put. Okay, so a group of experienced hikers went into the mountains in Russia, and this wasn't a casual trip, they knew what they were doing. It was led by a guy named Igor Dyatlov, which that's where the name comes from, and none of them were found alive. When search teams finally found their camp, something was off about the whole camp, really. Their tent was sliced open from the inside, and that's not the only strange part. All their boots, coats, and gear were still inside, so whatever happened made them run out into the freezing dark with almost nothing on. The first bodies were found near a tree line. Some were basically half dressed in this freezing weather. They looked like they were trying to climb into the trees, like they were escaping something. More bodies were found deeper in the snow, and some had serious injuries like crushed ribs and skull damage, but no obvious external trauma. One person was even missing their tongue and parts of their face, which was crazy. The official reports said that hypothermia killed most of them. But that's what makes it so confusing. There was no clear sign of a fight or a struggle. Some injuries looked extremely severe internally, but the skin wasn't damaged. And a few clothing items showed trace of radiation, even though they were in the middle of the mountain. People have tried to explain it for years. Some say it was an avalanche, some say it was a military experiment gone wrong. Some people think it was a Yeti. Others bring up stuff like infrasound, which messes with your mind when you're at a certain height. But none of those theories explain everything cleanly. There's evidence for everything. I personally think it was some sort of weapons test that, secret hush hush military thing, because Russia originally didn't want to bring the bodies home to the families, and they tried to cover it up in a bunch of ways, which was sketchy. But let me know if you want a part 2 or more details.